Uh, Howdy, howdy, howdy. I see two are watching. uh, come out, wherever you is. And oh, I got Dave. I got 10 already. There's Streamer Link. Come on up. See what you got. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm eating a little bit, but a little bit hungry. And I've got some good fish right here in front of me, so I'm eating some fish. Sorry about that, guy. So, hey, B, any y'all, any y'all jokers want to come up? Come on up. This is a place. If you want to talk your shit, you can talk your shit and put people in danger, I guess, if you want to. Things like that. Over there on that other channel, thanks, like on that other, not channel, I should say, other place where I go live. Mm, there's that. Now, see here. Could be, and now we're. All right. So, I just let I Could Be off the hook. I let Dogs of War off the hook. I let one other off the hook, but not Michigan Mister or any of the 18 people. I do too. I want to see this as well, AB. I'm waiting on him to come up here. I put the link out. I agree. They're wasting our time, our money. That's going to be about just to get him out of there. That's going to cost us right at about $20 million just to get him out in 9 days, 8 days, whatever it is. Well, don't worry about it, taking leeches unless you're doing something really bad here, right here on my stream yards. You're fine. Hey, your mom. Hey, mommy and Minnie. Well, he ain't here yet. I figured by now he'd be here. Some of them, yes, and they were proven they were. Matter of fact, uh, so that's how that goes. They were proven. Fuck you on my smoking, GD. I ain't never given up smoking. Do you know how many people are trying to get me to quit smoking? I've lost girlfriends over smoking. You ain't gonna get me to quit smoking, boy. I promise you that. I do like that name, the lurkers. That's pretty cool. You're studying my skin, my eyes, and etc. Okay, cool. If that's all you got to worry about, GD, damn, I feel proud. You're worried about my health so much. I am so proud. I got an Australian guy all the way from Australia that worries about me that much. Thank you for what, AB? I think it's the other way around, chicks and leeches. I believe it's the other way around. Just saying. The proper. Damn it, GD, don't make me choke on my fish that I'm eating here now. About made me choke with that one. And burning history and leaving history to burnt pages is not a move by Hitler. Didn't Hitler burn all the books? Tonight it's just pollock. Unfortunately, I ain't had a chance to go fishing, but it's really good. It's probably some of the best pollock I've eaten in a while. So I normally don't like pollock, but this really turned out good. Hmm. Yeah, it's all right. It ain't my favorite, but this really turned out good. Like I said, probably great the lurkers. But, oh, I know this right here. They're going. They're going to tear this apart. Oh my God, that motherfucker's eating on his live stream. I can hear it. I can see it now, man. Oh, it's fried. Damn right, it's fried. See, that's fried fish right there. Oh yeah, many different ways, Judy. Sure do. I'm good at, babe. I'm really good at three of them. Yeah, barbecue pork chop pretty good there, mommy and me. Yes, they are your mom. No, that I ain't. But yeah, I like them. Yeah, I like fish. It's a good source of omega threes and a few other things. Maybe, maybe GD, maybe. um, your mom, I'm going to use some grasshoppers to catch more fish. Hey, my iron, what are you doing, man? There you go. I like that story. That's a good one. Damn. Hey, B, how were you sitting there for the last 20 minutes trying to figure that out? To actually use that uh, level of a thought took you 20 minutes to get that out? Come on, AB. You got better. I know you do, man. Come on, man. You are slacking, boy. Come on, AB. You're slacking, man. Come on. Poor Elizabeth Warden. Warden. You know, AB is Elizabeth Warden in Incognito, so y'all know. Pocahontas Princess. Just wanted y'all to know that. That depends on where you live, AB. So you're lying there. I don't see too many places to get a whole bunch of fish in the Midwest. On some rivers, yes, but out in them plains, there's some rivers. Hell of a lot more dirt and a hell of a lot more grass. So I guess you don't claim the Plains Indians, because you don't put the people from the plains, the Lakota, the Blackfeet, the Choctaw. You don't. Lakota was relocated. Oh wow, you might want to talk to them about that. Maybe you might want to talk to them about them being relocated. You might want to talk to the Choctaw about being relocated. You might want to talk to the Lakota about being relocated. Land taken away. Yes, they were not. They were not relocated. Blackfoot still had the same land that they had to begin with. They're traditional hunting grounds. Now they're hunting, or are they hunting or are they fishing? AB, which is it? Yeah, yeah. Real Indian food is good. My ancestors didn't kill buffalo. Uh, Florida's been fresh out of buffalo forever. They did have a water ox at one point in time, but I don't even think my people seen that. So that's the closest thing to a buffalo they had down in Florida. Wrong yet again. God. Hey, Teresa Richard, how are you? Man, now you can say the natives for Florida ate a lot of fish, ate a lot of shellfish, had a lot of that in their diet. I wonder why. There was oceans on each side of them, rivers, lakes, all in Florida, and swamps. That would make sense. When there's not so much of that in like Oklahoma, the Dakotas, things like that, and Native Americans lived right in the woods or out in the open plains, away from fish. They didn't eat so much fish. So just to let you know, no, I don't. Actually, I ain't gonna say no to that, Judy. There is some proof that our people did intermingle from South America. They came from South America to with the Cubans, and a lot of the island people out in them islands out through there in the Caribbean and all. So, no, I do not. I do not keep native relics. That must be Canada, AB. Damn. I like how you like talking about Canada. You couldn't even get the card right because you were talking about the Canadian card the other day. I loved it. I had to look up the card you were talking about so I could actually argue with you. And the card you were talking about is what Canada gives to Native Americans. Entirely different card than what we get down here in the United States. Entirely different name. So I'll let you look that up. I'm not going to give you that information. I'll let you look that up, and then you might be able to come back with me with an argument again. Well, I hate to tell you, the cards that you're talking about recognize the border because they're all given to you by the government. It just shows you again the stupidity and the foolishness of AB and the gang. That's for me to know and you to find out, you know. I've said it before. I think white men lie, yes. That's been proven for 200 years or better. So, yes. Yes, I do. And If you want to say forked tongues, that was some stupid ass Walt Disney movie bullshit brought out. Yeah, I guess you could say that if that's the meaning. GD, go clean your room. Go clean your room. Yes, but I ain't gonna show you mine. I don't care. I don't have to. Prove me wrong. You can't. But you can look at the Native American rolls out of Florida and you'll see my name on it. And you all know my name. So go do your research. It is public record. You're welcome to. Of course you won't, because you won't do your research. You just want to say you don't believe people, GD. That's your stick, and I know it, and I think it's hilarious. Your stick is funny. I don't have to, AB. I told you where to go look. You'll see my name's on the rolls. You'll see my name there. And I'll be right back. I need coffee. Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to give me some coffee. I don't need your money, GD. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm right here, gas control Rich. I'm right here. I promise. I came back. Even though I got a shirt on, that might have you confused. Do you have a shirt on? It might have you confused. No, no. I was born after 69. You're right. You're right, Mom. Here, Mama. Mama. Hey, King Nine, if you're there. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Nah. So when are y'all gonna come up here? Where's 10th Man or any of y'all? Come on. I'm waiting on this. Come on, guys. Anybody wants to come up, you can come up. I don't care. I'm enjoying my night. This is a fun night. Thank you. Gets you to blow off some steam and all that. It's fun. Okay, Cash Control. Hey, Five Speed. How you doing, buddy? You want to come up, Five Speed? You can come up. And I promise I'll be nice to you. I'll even shut up and listen to you talk. Come on up, Five Speed. You know you're welcome here anytime, bro. We may disagree on some things, get heated sometimes, but I found out, I find out something every time me and you get heated a little bit. Uh, we had, I honestly think I grow a little more respect for you every time, man. Certain things I disagree with you on, but a lot of things I agree with you on. Five speed, and I'd follow you to the ends of the earth on. And you know that. I think you're a good man. I think these people uh, uh, take you too critical at times, and they shouldn't take you so critical. I'm just saying. So, GD, go clean your room. Be a good boy. If not, you're going to be put in a corner. The GD fuck up and show his room, and it was messy. What, my white walls? Why? Or, well, actually, believe it or not, that ain't white. It's like a grayish blue. It looks white because of the light that reflects off of them with this computer. I don't know. I don't know how I can actually change the settings for that either. But it gives off a white glow, and I've never learned how to do the settings for the color. And you can see that it's actually a light bluish color instead of a white. If it was showing you the actual color. A light bluish gray color. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you, Gaster Girl. Got you. There ain't nothing that's wrong with the wall. It's fine. The wall's fine. It's just the picture don't show anything. You're welcome, Five Speed, by the way. What about the joint? What happened to the joints? Are you talking about the angle here? You talking about that angle over here with your mom? If that's what you're talking about, that angle is where they built in a before I got here. They had built a weird ass closet in the other room. So it's the way they built that closet. I don't know why they did that at an angle like that. I can't figure that one out yet. So yeah, you're right. It is weird. I don't understand why or how they did that. So, but why? I know how they did it. I just don't know why they did it. I am in Rochester, New York. My on you right now. I'm quite a ways away from down there where you're at, my on you. Unfortunately. What do you say? I'm gonna make it down there, and I'm gonna meet you, and I'm gonna meet or the farmer and all that. Hey, Flash B, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, not much, man. What's going on?
Just sitting here bullshitting, uh, giving hell to the trolls, having fun with the trolls.
Yeah, you know me. I don't pay attention to the chat too often.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't have anything better to do. You're my first person to come up here. I guess no one
Yeah.
else wants to come up here and talk to me. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm butthurt, damn it. I'm butthurt.
So what do you
So
think's
how you
going
been,
on?
man?
Anything?
Right. I just watched a bunch of people, news clip where a bunch of people got kicked off an Alaskan air flight for
National
out of
anthem. Yeah.
Washington, coming out of Washington going to Alaska just because they said they were Trump supporters.
There was supposed to have been some that got kicked off as well for singing the national anthem.
Yep. That was yeah. I heard about that. I haven't seen any videos on it yet. There's supposed to be videos of it. I know there was a video of them singing the national anthem when they were on the plane with Mitt Romney, and they
Yeah.
also called him a traitor.
Yeah. You see that lady getting on Schumer on his little speech out on the sidewalk?
I missed that one. Damn.
Uh, yeah. I tell you, it's over for these guys, man. They ain't gonna be able to walk up and down the streets.
Them people are gonna have. Them people are probably gonna wind up living in the United States, and they won't get voted back in. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
now.
they're gonna get a one-way flight to Guantanamo Bay.
I think you're right. I'm
If
pretty
they're
sure you're
lucky
right.
enough, some of them will probably ain't gonna last long.
I wouldn't be surprised if you hear suicides. I'm just telling you
Yeah, I'm
because
one. I
they know
think.
their lives are done. They know their lives are done.
Hmm.
And I'm not talking as death. I'm talking as in politics.
Yeah,
Okay, they killed
yeah.
their political careers.
The truth is gonna. You're not gonna be able to walk away from that truth. They're done.
Yeah.
And
Well,
everybody,
Mitt
as soon as
Romney.
it's laid out,
Mitt
everybody's
Romney.
gonna get that.
Did you see that video of that woman that started questioning Mitt Romney at the airport?
Yes.
That shit was freaking hilarious. And did you see how quick he ran when he found out he was facing one of his constituents? Which he told him, I
Yeah.
am from Utah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
he ran like a scared jackrabbit.
Well, see, I think Trump's got them all. They've all showed who they are now. I think we're at that crossroad. This is checkmate right here.
Well, we'll see.
You look at all those troops around D.C. right now.
Yep.
I don't know. I hope they're there to round all these guys up, and there isn't even
Well,
an
see, here's the
inauguration. You know what I mean?
see here. Well, there's also it ain't just DC. There's other people that have
Oh, I
put
can't
out
hear you.
videos all through the United States. Okay, where and especially areas that have been known to go spastic when they don't get their way. You know what I'm talking about? Like Cali, things like that. There's troops there, and they're putting it out. So and they ain't National Guard. That's what I'm getting at. So, what rundown do you want, Gas Control Rick? What happens? That's about the dumbest question I think I ever heard. Unless he's living in a shoebox somewhere. They could, I noticed something about Democrats. They keep saying I'm living in a cardboard box, right? But I found out something about Democrats. Don't they like to project what they are onto other people? Just saying. Gas Control Rich, I'm fucking with you, dude. Okay, no problem. Bye. I'm fucking with you, Gas Control Rich. I have to fuck with you, man. It's just like AB. It was just like fucking
Yeah,
T.
dude, I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Well, try popping here. Let me try popping you out and popping you back in and see if that helps. Oh, cool. My eye on you. If you get here, I'll come meet you, bro. I'll come meet you. I didn't know you were in Northwest PA. What took you to Northwest PA anyway? No, my eye on you. Just asking, curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I mean, I'm just curious.
You don't know my Bluetooth's not working, dude. I can hear you now. I got you on regular.
Okay. No, not
Mhm.
right now, your mama. Your mama. I we haven't seen much snow here. All the snow's been either going to the south or to the north, and then coming up the east, just east of us. I mean, we had one storm. It came really close, like within 50, 60 miles of us. It dropped like 24 inches of snow overnight. But we got, and that was the biggest snow we had. And we got maybe about 4.5, maybe 5 inches out of it. And it didn't last long. It was gone like within 3 or 4 days. Yeah, we ain't had hardly any snow for this area because normally they get a lot of lake effect snow. And that lake effect snow normally just buries around in this area, around Buffalo and Rochester, Rockport, and all that. But we just ain't had it this year. which is really, really weird. Is your speaker thing still messing up, 5 speed, or?
Yeah, well, no, I hear you now. I'm on just a regular speakerphone, my Bluetooth. I don't know. It keeps kicking off my Bluetooth.
I tell you what, the other night I had a weird happenstance to me. I was sitting there, I was on the computer, I was watching shit, and then the next thing I know, my computer forced me to
Yeah,
have a whole
I
new
try to
update.
surf out all these cookies and everything, so
Well, my computer
I'm not running
actually
Google or anything.
this was from HP. I called them because I thought maybe my computer got hacked or whatever. HP freaking did a forced update on the computers on their
Yeah,
computer.
I shut off all my automatic updates and everything, and
Oh no, it ain't no automatic. It was forced. It
really,
don't. I had all mine shut off, and they still it shut its ass down and restarted itself and said updating. And I don't even know what they put in my computer.
really.
Yep. All they would tell me is it was they did do a forced update.
Hmm. Well, they got their hands in everything, don't they? Literally.
Big tech, man, big tech. The HP's part of Silicon Valley, man.
Yeah,
You
well,
know that, huh?
I say we take them all out of Silicon Valley and put them in Guantanamo Bay.
I agree.
It's coming. It's coming.
Maybe we'll see. You know,
Yeah,
I that statement right there might be the death of me. You know, I don't know. It might be what gets me thrown in Guantanamo Bay. You know,
shit.
I don't know.
Nah.
At the rate this United States is going right now.
Trump expanded Guantanamo Bay for a reason.
Yeah, you got a point.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
His number one executive order was human trafficking. Go read
Hmm.
Part B of that human trafficking executive order and
Hmm.
tell me if these cops on the side of the road writing you these bills of attainers ain't human trafficking.
Yep.
Now, your
They are.
governors and your attorney generals and these mayors and these high level public officials, they've perpetrated
Mhm.
this on you people. And now they must pay the piper. They've sold their souls.
And they sold their soul to China
Yep. Yep.
because you can look at every one of them Silicon Valley's stocks and where their monies are, which you can do that through the Sunshine Law, and you can see where a lot of their stocks are all is up that money, and a lot millions and millions of dollars is
What
tied up in Chinese government funded business.
I think the easiest thing I could say to most people, what these cats have perpetrated on the American people and the people of the world is they've created a totally separate entity, which is a mirror image of what our republic is supposed to look like for the good. They've created a mirror image just the opposite of it for bad. And how they done that was usurp the Constitution and subcorporated out the good agencies for that mirrored image bad agency. That's pretty much what they've done.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly there, 5 Steve, on that one.
You know, everything is a mirror image and it's ass backwards.
Yep, which ain't good.
Nah, well, the gig's up. It really don't matter what any of us do right now. At this point, we've already been at war. That's what all this was.
Oh, I
Better
know
days,
that.
better days are around the corner.
I hope you're right because, but I don't. I can see there's going to be one more big kink in the fly ointment,
Yeah, but I think the
and
people
that's a
safe.
big bear. That's a big bear,
I think the people is safe though.
huh?
I think the people are safe.
I don't know.
I mean, I that's my feeling. I feel that the people are protected now, and this is going to be a smooth transition. But it ain't. They just might not be no inauguration,
Well,
and
there will be. It will be in the if
it, it's going to be
if
a
what
smooth
I'm hoping
transition.
comes true. If I'm hoping what comes true is there'll be an inauguration. It'll be in the White House. No, it won't be like a normal inauguration. It's going to be in the Oval Office of the White House.
Well, you're probably on the same page somewhat as I am. I might have just a little different outtake on that, but basically what I'm saying is there's
Yeah,
not going to be a smooth transition to the Biden
no, you said
administration.
it right. You said it right. You were saying it
It's
right
going
to
to be a
begin with.
smooth transition to the new republic of we the people.
Yeah. No, you were saying it right to begin
Yeah,
with.
yeah. These people, I mean, man, I just don't know how people can even anybody can think that Biden's for the people. I mean, I just don't even any of those guys. I
I
mean,
mean,
look at everything that they've done.
when he sat there and he used and abused uh, Black Lives Matter, in my opinion. And then when he said, "Yes, after I know I won the election, I'll talk to you,"
Well, who do you think was funding them
and then he
boys?
told him to go. He basically told him to go without so many words. I don't know how
Yeah.
that phone call went, but he said he wouldn't talk to him. Is what they said to me. I bet you he said, "Fuck you. I don't even know who the hell you are. Get the fuck out of
Yeah, Soros and them guys were funding them. They used them up just like they did the American people. They use you and abuse you.
here." Mm-hmm.
Come on, their damn logo's a fucking mule. They just got to feed them a little bit and they'll work their asses off. Look what the American people is.
Yep.
You think about it. Their fucking logo's a mule. Little feed and they'll work their ass off.
Yes,
These
I agree,
fucking,
your mom. Because you just start doing that, you just lost half of your freaking money. You know, that ain't good for them. It ain't
well,
good at all for them.
In Uganda, the Ugandan government told the ISP providers over there not to let social media get through over there. You hear that
Yeah,
one?
social media from the United States.
No, Facebook, Twitter, and them guys, they're not allowed. They're not on their platform over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Twitter,
They
none of them.
anything
Yep,
that's based out of the United States, they do not want there. They
right.
still have their own little personal platforms, little bullshit things they had over there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
now Twitter and all of them are squalling. Oh, yeah, you can't do what they just do. You see, they're showing their hands, man. You see what I'm
Yep.
getting at here? They're done. And
Yep.
you know
You
what?
got.
You know
Yep.
what?
Done.
Check this out, Tammy. I know you somewhat got a little faith. Will, you mind if I call you Will?
You're fine with that. Yeah.
Okay. I know you got a little bit of faith in
Mhm.
that higher power.
Yep.
These guys, you think about all of these cats. They've sold their souls. They can't cross back over there.
Yep.
They've crossed a line that they cannot come back on. See, you and I realize these things. A lot of these guys out here on YouTube and stuff, I don't think they realize the seriousness in this.
Hmm.
You see what I mean? These guys have crossed a moral and an ethical line that you cannot come back across.
Well,
And it's
well,
over.
that's why I did that. That's why I did that dang piece the other day. When they were claiming that was a sacred chamber, and
Right.
they have all said to throw God out of it. Any God, separate God and state, and they've all said it. Every one of them out of
I
their mouth
know it. Well, their God ain't the
said
God
throw it
that we
out.
all think
So
about.
that was not no sacred chamber,
Right.
and that just ticked me off. And then I even went off on the Fox News guy who was saying it was sacred. It was sacred. I said, no, the fuck it wasn't. They ain't gods. You ain't no God. I'm no God.
I was looking over Nancy Pelosi's pick for all of these leaders in this impeachment deal,
Mm-hmm.
and I was reading some of their history. You know, all of these awards, and they were praising them on all of these different things. And you know what I got out of it?
What's
All of
that?
those things are just rungs on a ladder. Those accomplishments, all of these things that they've been able to do throughout their careers, these awards and accomplishments, those were just rungs on a ladder, climbing up that ladder of corruption, dude. There ain't
Yep.
no, they didn't earn. You see what I'm saying? How they all praise themselves, walking around with their fucking heads up their fucking asses, thinking they're better than everybody else. Who the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? I see all through
Well, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that all the way.
them. And there's only one thing I search and seek. That is the truth, dude.
Right.
Because it is that righteous path, right? It's that, it's that straight line.
Mm-hmm.
There's no stroke and no ego to the left, or no stroke and no ego to the right. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You go rocking the boat too bad, it's gonna flip.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, what did our forefathers say in the Declaration of Independence? We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure did. And I am so. Uh-oh, what happened to flash speed? I, I didn't mean to do that 5 speed. Sorry, unless you put
You,
yourself down there. Did you put
no,
yourself down there?
I did
Okay.
it. I did it. But those truths we hold to
Let
be
me reconnect.
self-evident is common sense. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's pretty much common sense.
Refresh. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to refresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find it interesting that our forefathers had said that. And then
Yeah,
when
look, I mean, what they do. Look at what they do to all these auditors, label them as terrorists and all that stuff. Look what they do to the people. You know what I mean? That are
Mhm.
trying to shine some light on all of this, and they label them as these bad people, and they're the bad ones.
Yep, I agree. Like I said, they like to project themselves off onto people when they are exactly what they're trying to project onto other people.
Yeah, you know, I was on a panel. I don't know if I don't know how long ago it was with Joe Cool and Rice Crispy and Nick,
No, man.
Big Nick, uh, John Felix. And, you know, I don't know. You know, a lot of those guys are good guys,
Yeah.
I
I
just
like
think,
Big Nick. Me and him had a difference of opinion the other day, and I didn't realize it actually was Big Nick. I didn't think Big Nick would have had the ball, not the balls, but the time to even deal with my little pissant channel. Okay, and
yeah,
anything I was saying on my little pissant channel, I just unblocked him, as a matter of fact, because I thought he was a fake Big Nick, because I wouldn't have thought Big Nick would have even come in here anymore. I
yeah.
like Big Nick. And if
I
and the self evidence is, and I still like the man, and I love what he's doing for the people down in his community, and has done for his people
yeah,
down
yeah,
in his community. I mean, he's woke up a lot of people in his community down there in Fort Lauderdale,
yeah, yeah.
and Fort Lauderdale at one time was a bad police department. And if you don't believe me, just look at the shit he's gone through the years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Peter, goodbye. That name, that, goodbye. We ain't gonna play stupid
Some
names like that.
FDSS
That
is
was
in the
dumb.
chat.
Uh,
FDSS is in the chat.
Yep, FDSS is in here, talking on my eye on you and everything. My eye on you said I got dental quality resin. I can 3D print a different color for you, 5 speed. LOL. But your mom, the corporate leaders of big tech companies don't even try to hide their love for the Democratic Party. It's stupid to run on a company for profit and show support for one party, IMO. And and I agreed with that statement wholeheartedly. I do agree with that statement, your mom, wholeheartedly, because you just now lost half of your business. Uh, that's a real smart person. You do know Twitter lost already almost 100. What was it? 42 million in stocks. Their stock plummeted by 42 million. That's that overall. I mean, the overall count is what it wound up being. That's insane. They're freaking. They're done. Twitter's done.
I did it
Yeah,
again.
you accidentally hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. But I was just talking to your mom there. Twitter's done. He was right. The corporate leaders of big tech companies don't even try to hide their love for the Democratic Party. It's stupid to run a company for profit and show support for one party, IMO. Um, eh, and I agree with him because, I mean, look at Twitter. Their stock's plummeting. It's just plummeting after they got rid of Trump off of it. And they think they're going to make a rebound, and they ain't. That's their
Well,
problem.
Facebook lost what? How many billion? And then Twitter was down 5 billion, and Facebook was down way more than that.
Oh,
30
they made
something.
it into the bill. The last I heard was millions. So they made
Yeah,
it into the
I
billions
think,
now.
I think Facebook was about 34 billion, and Twitter was 5 billion. I think is what the number was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they think they're going to make a rebound on that. They're
No,
going to
they're
find
done.
out they ain't going to make a rebound because these people, they alienated half the freaking United States. Over half, I might add.
We're going to take
Because
over Facebook. I think
even
so.
the
I think.
Democrats, even the Democrats that had something good to say about Trump, they took him off the internet as well, off those platforms. And guess what? They said anywhere between 17 to 30%. And I'm gonna go. I would go with the higher number. That sounds more like it because the government's always going to make themselves look good. 17 to 30%, right in that range, said of Democrats said they didn't like what was happening right now. Okay, so if they're sitting there saying that, I'm gonna take it down to. I'll go right dead in the middle. I'll go in the middle with them. 23 to 24% of Democrats even said they didn't like what was going on right now. That's insane. So uh, a quarter of the Democrats you just alienated, all of the Trump supporters you alienated, and then any independent that talked about it, which they said was anywhere between 35 to 40% of the independents didn't like what's going on. Okay, so let's go in the middle with that. That's 38%. Okay, of independents didn't like that. Now you're talking over half the United States. They alienated. How do you rebound from that? You don't. That's all I can say. You don't. You're right. They tipped their hand, and they tipped their hand very hard. I speak.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
Like I
I
said,
mean,
I'll even go right in the middle of those high and low numbers for them. That's over half the fucking United States that they said, hey, that's what they did. You went to have the United States,
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the Democrats, they pretty much, well, let's say, let's, the deep state Democrats, it's all one club. It's all one
Mm-hmm.
club. So the Democrats, they're running the whole shit show. They're the ones that are controlling that mirror image of the actual government
Right.
by and for the people, by instead of the wolves guarding the hen house.
Twitter was introduced by Lynn King. Okay.
Hey, Douglas, what's up, brother?
Well, any American-based, what was it, Uganda?
Yeah, Uganda.
In Uganda right now, any American-based social media is not allowed in Uganda now at all. So countries are already starting to ban them.
Yeah. At the end is near for these cats. I mean, listen,
Well, I agree, Douglas.
how many times did you hear them use that word democracy up there during that deal? Yeah, I mean, and we're not a democracy. But see, I guess I always try to keep that higher faith, man, because I understand a little bit about the history of our country as well.
Mm,
Um, See, in a republic, the people have an inherent right to either go along or not to go along.
right.
They have that individual inherent right. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, that is what that government is there for. So that is what that military is there for, to protect the people's borders, their rights, and property. That's it. So all of those troops we're seeing in DC right now, make no mistake about it, they are for the American people.
We'll see.
Not that de facto mirrored image on some evil shit.
Like I said, we'll see. I hope you're right. I really do. I
Yeah,
hope that it. I hope the game plan is to let them have their way until their way just destroys them.
they destroyed themselves.
Oh, they're doing that well. Yes, I give them that.
I think the 19th or the 20th is pretty much checkmate and the end of the road.
I hope. I hope. I hope. I've
Yeah.
been. I've been keeping an eye on things, and
Do you
you
see
know
that video before the last one about that Project Veritas
the what
that I
now?
posted? that video on Project Veritas that I posted.
No, I missed that one.
There was that head guy there talking about how even if Joe Biden won, they were going to go after those Republicans' children.
Oh yeah,
And then,
yeah. I did watch that. Yes.
I mean, look at this shit, man. What the hell is wrong with you? See what I'm? Look at the evil in this motherfucking country, dude.
He
Look,
talked
and
about
all
also going
facets.
up to
That's
the
the
White
evil.
House. He was
See,
talking about going up to the White House while Trump
and
was
yeah,
there to throw Molotov cocktails at it.
yeah. I mean,
Wanted to
that's
come take the children out of Trump supporters' homes, put them in re-education camps.
yeah. I mean, this is that mirror image we're talking about, people in the chat. This is that mirror image. Look at these people. How does that?
Hmm.
How does that even fly in our republic? How is that even allowed to even those words to even be spewed out of one's mouth? How is that even allowed?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? How is that even allowed in America?
Norman Angel, right now, that is the truest statement I've ever read in my life. This country is a hot mess.
Yeah, it is.
That's a true ass statement right there, girl. Yeah, big shot in PBS. Yes.
Yeah, Douglas is on it. He's a knowledgeable guy.
Yeah, but the guy that got gone was from there too.
Yeah,
They got rid of him too, by the way. He's fired.
and see, that's the public broadcast system, but so that's funded by the people too. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Come
Yep.
on, man.
Yep.
It's time to wake up.
But you know what's sad? News reporters back in the day went to find stories like that. Now it takes a person, Joe Blow, you and me, to do what they used to do. You know, so that shows you where our media stands. But then again, like I proved today, uh, Fox is in cahoots with NBC.
Yes.
We're live. We're live watching Trump, and as soon as they cut from the live, there's a NBC cut bar. You know them little bars to going into the next session. You know how they put them in there?
Mm-hmm.
There was that NBC cut bar in there to go from the live to what they had planned. Now there you go. And I saw that. I got pictures on my computer of that as well. I told people where to go to look it up and watch it themselves this morning when I found that. So that just shows you Fox News is just as bad as the rest of them. All they're
Yeah.
doing is getting a
But it's all
paycheck.
diversion, dude. It's all a distraction. It's all diversions to keep you from the truth, dude. The more we talk
Hey,
about all
William
the
Mason.
side rail shit, the less we're talking about the actual truth of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Swammy's got it. Look at Maxine Waters told people to attack Republicans. Remember all of them.
Yeah,
All of them was inciting all this violence. Now they want unity. See,
yeah,
the gig's up for these folks.
yeah.
The only thing you're keeping distracted now is the ones that are still snoring.
Hmm.
Because obviously they're not awake any yet.
Yes, I agree. Uh, uh, it is straight up a smoke screen.
Yes,
I
it
agree.
is. Yeah.
And you're right, Swimmy. She did. Maxine Waters did. You're right.
There's not just her. There was quite a few of them. They were on
Oh,
that kick.
you want me to list it off, starting with Biden down?
Where
I'll
they
be
were the
here a
ones
while.
that saying if you see them walking down the street, if you see them having dinner, if you see them doing this, if you get up in their face. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's
Yep.
all backfiring. You look at old
Yep.
Chuck Schumer getting out there, and that woman, she was laying it on him, son.
Yep.
She was laying it on him.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
You're right, Douglas.
Keep them
Same bird.
entertained.
They're the same bird. Yeah, they're all crooks. They're all no good thieving crooks. Think they're entitled to something. What do you do? Leave me the key to the castle here? Anybody in the chat got anything to add? See, I think what most of us fail to realize is these people work for the American people. So they're in a corporate capacity, but morally, as a man, morally and ethically, these folks are in a whole lot of trouble. And the game's up for them all because that's what's coming out. People are starting to realize, oh, wait a minute, this, as a man or a woman, this is just not ethically or morally right. So when we look at it like that, the answer is quite clear. They're wrong in what they've done, and they must pay for what they've done. But we're all to blame. We can't get out of here thinking we weren't to blame because we allowed them to get by with it. Damn, where'd Will go? I don't do panels.
Apologize about that.
The operation they taught me was to change something in the country. You could change their views. That's right. Don't talk about politics and religion. It was changing our views here in America too, wasn't it, Will?
Oh yeah.
William. I was talking to William Mason in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, well, I agree with you though.
That's true, Douglas. We were all deceived.
Me, there's times that I agree with what Morbid Angel said too. Nothing really, but to me, there's not a dime's bit of difference between both corrupt parties. They are not wings flying on the same bird. Sad.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Swammy, I'm one that don't think Joe Biden's ever going to see the White House. Joe Biden's going to see Guantanamo Bay before he sees the White House.
Oh, they're preaching it now, Swimmy. Or aren't you listening to the mainstream? So you got to listen to the mainstream as much as you do the little medias. Okay, you got to know what uh, your opponent is doing. Okay, uh, uh, so your opponent right now is screaming unity, 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 but yet say throw
Inciting
Trump off the
violence,
internet,
violence,
throw Trump
violence.
out of the White House, throw people that say they supported Trump off of airplanes. All of this. Okay, how is that unity? Even though they're screaming it, huh? What's that, 5 speed?
I said they're hollering unity, inciting violence.
Yes. Oh yeah, they. Well, that was part of their unity plan. They're swimming.
Yeah, I don't think
That
I don't think.
it's called we're going to change your mind either through fear or we're going to change your mind through any means possible to where you see it our way.
Well, their game's over because I don't see it their way, and their
You
way
know,
is not
Douglas
my
Howard,
way.
I have seen videos of that supposedly happening. I've also I've heard them talk about it. None of that's been proven yet, so I ain't gonna say that it's proof positive or not, because I don't know who them people were. All I do know is a lady tried to grab the man that had the laptop, and he said, "I'm not here to be a Trump supporter or Antifa," as he's walking out with that laptop. And you could not see his face. You could not make out any distinguishable markings on him or anything else. It was all black. So,
Well, I believe they do have some laptops. Um, well, you take what Nancy Pelosi done by calling the generals and stepping in and trying to convince them guys to uh, hold back anything from Trump on those nuclear codes and things. That right there in itself is treason, people.
yeah.
That there in itself is insurrection and treason, people. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't even know how much more that I can say to people out here on YouTube. It is, I mean, this is, we don't know where we come from. We don't know what the laws and the rules are. So, how are we going to hold these people to it?
Right.
That is insurrection and treason right there.
Yep.
No wonder she was shaking like a cat shitting razor blades and didn't show up today or yesterday, whatever day it was, today or yesterday. She had that one girl fill in for her. Come on. That's treason in itself. And they're trying to impeach Trump, and people buy into it.
Hold on here. Hold on here. Now, hold on here. Hasn't Biden, this is a story that just came out. It says Biden team sees risk in Trump's decision to widen vaccine pool. Hold on. Wasn't it Biden that kept saying, as soon as I get in, all vaccines are going to be available to everybody and want to push every vaccine known to man out there, including the Chinese vaccine that they say has 75 known uh, 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 what do you call them now? I've said it 100 million times. Side effects, 75 known side effects. That's short-term side effects. He said he was going to let it all go,
Who
including
did?
the China one. Now it's Trump saying it.
No, I think that's Biden talking about they were going to make it.
No. Let me tell you how the thing says again. Hold on. Biden's team
Biden's team.
sees risk in Trump's decision to widen the vaccine pool.
To what the pool?
To widen it, add more
To widen
vaccines
it.
to it. He's the one that's been saying, no, we can't have but these 3 vaccines that they're
Well, they've been
allowing in the
hollering
United
there ain't
States.
enough, there ain't enough. Now he gives them enough, and now enough is too much.
No. He ain't. He keeps preaching. The only 3 vaccines that need to be in the United States are the 3 that are out here right now. Biden's the one that keeps saying that he wants to allow all of them out, including the China vaccine.
Oh yeah, Biden wants to allow. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, of course.
But they're now trying to blame Trump for it. They're trying to blame
always,
Trump for Biden.
yeah. That's what they always do. They twist things around.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hillary will face charges, Slammy. Although Hillary may already have faced charges at this particular time in the
Actually,
game.
right now, Hillary has been facing worldwide charges. They've been dealing with her in Switzerland.
When you find out what Hillary Clinton has done to Haiti and other countries around here, you'll.
She is under a world tribunal right now. Okay, the world's uh, judging her right now, and it's not looking very pretty for her. She's already had to pay, I think, Haiti like $1.9 billion. Okay, it's not looking pretty for her.
Well, they have plenty of billions, but not for long.
I don't see their billions lasting them very long when they
Well,
already hit them, and Haiti's getting. Well, it looks like they're going to be getting more.
see, I can when we start talking about money, I look at things a little different than the average bear because I there's no way they get to come up and rob the American people and get to keep that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, when you add up all of this money out here that
Oh, that's
everybody,
one of the things. They're investigating Hillary's that foundation she had.
yeah, the Clinton Foundation
Had
and
the
the
Clinton
Clinton
Foundation
Global and then the
that
Global
they
Initiative
closed
or
down
whatever.
all of a sudden when they started getting investigated. They
Mm-hmm.
closed it down. The global governments are now looking into that and
Mm-hmm.
and looking at how many billions need to go back to the people that she stole from throughout the world.
Could that could the Global Initiative? It's just food for thought to maybe get some people to think. Could the Clinton Foundation or the Global Initiative, could it have been acting as a mirror image of a vital organ of that governmental body of we the people for the good?
Or here's my thought of it too: are they just giving us a bone to pick over to keep us busy with that bone?
You didn't catch that word, did you? That organ, that vital organ.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps that body of government alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the good for the people. See those agencies and all of that, those cabinet members, they have an obligation to the American people.
But my question is, or are they doing exactly what you're saying? or are they giving us a bone to pick over why they still stabbing us in the back and putting it in our heart from the back?
Well, I think they're done at this point. I think this is the end of the road. They have been doing that for a long time, but no more. Like you
No,
said,
I'm talking about the governments of the world. You said they might be a vital
we
organ for we the people.
no, no, no,
Okay,
no, 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 not the governments of the world. No, 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 no. The Clinton Global Initiative and shit.
right.
They created these places, these charities, and
Oh, it's a
what are
vital
they?
organ for them.
Well, see, a body for life to exist, right? We've got vital organs. Without those vital organs within our body, life doesn't exist, right?
I understand that.
Okay,
Who
so
do
what's
you say
government?
the world
Wait a
governments are
minute.
for?
What's
That's
government
what I
here to
want to know.
do?
That's all I want to know.
But government's here to
I
protect life,
understand the vital
liberty, and
organ.
pursuit of happiness, right?
Huh?
So government's here to uh, sustain that life, liberty,
No, I'm
and
talking
the
about the
pursuit of
world
happiness.
government. That's where we were at, not our government, the
Well,
world government.
no, I was in our government
Yeah,
and
but
trying to
I brought up
explain
what
how the
was
government's
happening to
supposed
Hillary
to
Clinton
work.
in the world, and then you brought that up.
Right,
Our
because the
government
global
only has a
initiative
small fraction of a say
in the
of
'80s or
government.
'90s, Bill Clinton passed a bill, and I don't know what that bill was. It created a lot of this stuff, and they control a lot of these district courts, and they control a lot of this through that global initiative and shit. It's acting as a sub corporation to the government, to the actual real republic.
So you're saying the world
So they
government for
brokered,
us?
they basically commercialized our rights, and those people are dealing with those contracts.
So you're saying the world government works for us and are for us?
Well, I don't know about the world government. We are the world government.
No, we ain't.
Well,
We got a big say so in it, but we are not the final say so in it.
right. We're the government
And that
here
was
in America, but
when they did their
actually,
green people thing just a little bit ago.
I look at as America and what America was founded upon, and what the representation of America for freedom of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. If any other nation or any other country starts doing evil shit to their people, no, we are the world government. We have a right to go in and stop the
No, we
harm.
don't. No, the
Well,
fuck
I
we
disagree
don't.
with you. I disagree with
We
you.
do not. We are not gods.
I think you
You
missed the
just
point.
put us in the role of God. No, we
No, I
are
think
not
you missed
God,
the point.
Lightspeed. No, we are not.
So you think it's okay to let a dictator human
It's
traffic
okay
your
for them to
people?
handle their problems themselves, just like we're supposed to handle our problems
Well,
ourselves.
see, I don't know, man.
We are not God.
I think we
You
have an
just put us
ethical
in
and
the
a
position
moral.
of God
How can you take that position of some strong faith and feel that way?
because we ain't freaking gods.
I didn't say we
We are
were.
not gods. You just put us in positions of
To
gods.
stop it? To stop it?
You just put us in position of gods. Yes.
Man, I
You
don't
listen
know.
to us, or we're going to stomp your foot. We're going
Well,
to stomp our foot down on you.
maybe I'll
It's
rephrase
just
that.
exactly what
Wait a minute.
we're
Hold on.
complaining about
I
happening
think I
here.
might see. I think I might see where the difference is. Maybe we don't stop it. We help the people that are being harmed.
That
Maybe I'll put it.
that I could say
Okay,
maybe
same
yes,
difference. Same difference.
okay,
We weed
but
out the
us
evil.
coming in there and say
We weed out
us
evil.
coming in there and say you do what I say, or I'm going to
No, no,
stomp my
no. You
foot
took
on
that the
you.
wrong
That's
way.
wrong.
I said
Uh,
if their leaders were human trafficking them and treating them wrong, it's our duty to go in and stop that from happening to those
no,
people.
it's their duty to stop that from happening.
How can
As
they
the
stop that
people,
from happening
just
though?
like it's our duty to do it ourselves.
I
We are
don't know.
not
Well, I don't want
gods.
well, see. I don't want to go on to that. You were on. It's whether help them or stop it. What's the difference?
Helping is not going in there and saying we're
Helping
gods and
means
you're going to
someone's
listen to
being
me.
suppressed, right? Helping means someone's being suppressed, right? So whether I
That's,
help them and
helping
unsuppress
is
them,
not going
or I take
and
out the
saying
person that
we're
suppress them,
God and we're going to tell you what the
I
fuck
didn't
to
say
do
that.
right now. If you don't
I,
do it,
I
we're going
didn't
to
say that
stomp our foot on your head.
because I'm the very person that says the minute somebody thinks they're God, I've got a problem with you
Well,
because
you just
nobody's
put us in
God.
the position of God when you said we're going to go in there and tell them what the fuck to do.
That's your assumptions and that's your feelings and your
That's the
interpretation.
truth. There
How
ain't
is it
no
the truth? That
difference.
might be your truth. That ain't my
Okay,
truth.
okay. Where is the difference in what the Democrats are doing right now that you're bitching about than us going over there and doing the same exact thing in another country?
I think
There
you're
ain't.
missing the point. You're missing the
No,
point.
you're missing the point. We don't
So you
have
don't
that
think
right.
we
We
should?
have the
You
right to
don't
take care of ourselves.
you don't think we should go help somebody? No, you're again. See, you're taking this now meaning now where we don't have any money and we're
No,
broke
you said
and
we
all
need
of
to go
that.
over there and tell them to
Hold
stop right.
on, hold on, Ted. Hold on, Will. Let me try to clear this up, man, because I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to get negative. Um, I'm saying, forget about all of this trauma in the world today. And if a government starts suppressing their people and killing off people, I think we as men and women have an obligation to help those people. You're saying we don't. I say we do. Am I taking that the right way?
I will say help. I will not say we go over there and throw our weight around and say we're gods
Well, to
and you
help
go
them,
do
how do you
you
help
do
them
what
if
we
you
tell
don't?
you to do.
Hold on. How do you help them if we don't stop it?
That you give them the
You're
means
missing the
to
point.
stop it
I'm saying
themselves.
take out the evil, corrupt people to help
How are
those
they going to
people,
help this?
and then they do
Listen,
their own thing. I'm
listen to
not
me,
saying
Five
take
Speed.
over their country,
No, no,
dude.
no, no. How is anybody going to help themselves if they don't know how to help themselves? And
That's right. Help them and stop it. Help them and stop
we've
it.
proven it. We've
Help
proven it.
them to stop it.
Listen, Five Speed, we've proven it. Once we leave and we do that, we go in and we stomp their heads in,
No,
and then we leave. What happens? Another faction takes over, and they start doing the same exact thing
it's not going to
because
happen anyway.
people didn't know how to handle it themselves. So
It's
no,
not going
you
to.
give them the means to uh, uh, handle it themselves and learn how to handle it
It's not
themselves.
going to matter. It's really not going to matter because at the end of the day,
Because
at
we
the
ain't
end of
God.
the day, when all of this is said and done, no other dictatorship is ever going to step up and try this shit again because the full power will come down on somebody.
Pray to the queen. Can you control it? Yeah, asshole, you made me laugh. You asshole. Sorry, you have to admit that was sort of funny, especially with the little bit of stuff we were discussing there. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you on that. 5 speed.
Whammy, Clinton's hands are so dirty, man. I don't even know how those people
Oh,
sleep at night.
you don't even want me to start on Hillary, much less Bill. Let me tell you how
Hillary.
well liked Bill Clinton is in Arkansas. You know, every president gets their own presidential library, right?
Hmm.
Well, they tried to build Bill Clinton's library in Little Rock, Arkansas. He is so hated that it got burned down 4 times and they finally moved it to Minnesota where it didn't get burnt down.
Huh.
That's how bad he's hated in Arkansas.
Yeah, all these people, man. You know what? I'm gonna be glad. Like, I'm really done with all the aggravation on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even come around much anymore. Uh, just
Honestly, dude,
I see through
that
all
little
their
bit right
bullshit.
there, don't take what I'm saying to you to total
Oh
like
no, no,
I'm bashing you, man.
no. I know
Okay,
that. I know that. That's why
that
I was
is
trying to clarify it. I know that.
yeah, yeah. We are when we
See
get
some.
there, when we get there. Like I said, I respect you, man. I really
Yeah.
do. And if you notice the difference between the way I talk to you and someone I don't have respect for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I know it's all good.
I may get heated, I may raise my voice with you, but I don't cuss you out. I don't treat you like a piece of shit.
And you know
You
why
see
I'm
what
up
I'm
here?
saying?
You know why I'm up here? You know why I
Why is
jumped
that?
out? Because I know
Why is
that.
that? Okay.
I feel that.
All right.
And
So I do
if
have
there's anything
respect
to
for
come out of this, if there's anything to come out of this tonight,
you.
is see, you took what I was feeling, right, in my
Uh,
heart, in my soul, and what I was saying about helping these people, as
right.
me thinking that we going over there, we're going to kick their ass, and we're going to tell them how they're going to run their government. No, that's not what my interpretation of what I was feeling and my thought process was. But that's what you
Right.
felt that I was thinking. You see what I'm saying? And see
Right.
how even though
Right.
we're
So
on the same page, how that destruction
yeah.
and that distortion comes in there. So it proves a
Yeah.
very good
Well,
point. So it's
well,
good.
that's a common thing.
Yeah,
That's why people need to learn to discuss the way we were. Even if it gets a little
correct.
heated, we were discussing.
Well, what's the
People
key
need
to
to
all of
relearn
that?
that.
What's the key to
You
all of
know.
that? Respect, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's good shit, man. That's the real talk. You see what I
Right.
mean?
I think what we had there was a breakthrough, and I understand where
Absolutely.
you sit, and I have more respect for you. You see what I'm saying?
Who's
But do you
cheating,
also
brother?
understand where I stand? If we go over there and just put our foot down, which we've done, we did it in Iraq.
Oh,
Look
we've
what
done.
happened when we
That's
left
what the
Iraq.
problem is. People's got too much power.
Right.
Time to
Well,
take that
we did
power
that in
back.
Iraq. Okay.
Yep.
Well, listen, we did that in Iraq, and then we pulled out and almost all but left Iraq. Okay. Uh, Look what happened. A new faction took over because we put our foot down and said, "You do what we say." Okay. Okay. When we leave, we did not give the people there the ability or the knowledge or anything else on how to protect themselves from that coming back. That's why I say help them. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Don't
Hey,
do
I
it
know what you
for
mean.
them because they won't
Yeah.
know how to react.
My my eye on you said something. He said the United Nations requires us to protect others. The UN can take over any country, including the USA. Well, I disagree with that. My eye on you, and I'll tell you why. The United States funds most of the UN, number one. And number two, is the UN nothing but a subcorporation to the United States Inc., where they've subrogated and usurped your rights and commercialized them and all of those other good things to the persons?
Uh, I
He,
I do want to. I did see your thing. We got to talking. I was going to go back to it, Betsy Peeler. I did see it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it because she thinks no one see her thing. So give me a second. It says, uh, please keep ice cold audits in your thoughts and prayers. He lost his father today.
um,
Please keep Michael Malloy show in your thoughts and prayers. He lost his wife. So please do that. Thoughts, prayers, good vibes. Send them to him, man. Whatever you do, I don't care. Please do that for him.
see, there's just so much distraught in this world anymore, man. And
Actually, the way I look at it is right now as fucked up as this world's become. They're the
yeah.
lucky ones.
Well, you're right. And see, I look at, a lot of people say, well, this one died and that one died. And, if they're good people, and I don't look at them as dying. I
I
look
don't.
at them as passing on, moving on to the next dimension, because they will be mentioned often. You know what I'm saying?
I just it said what Betsy Pillar said, your mom.
Yeah, they just pass on to the next dimension.
Right now, intentions of dying before my time. Okay. So don't take what I said by that wrong. But you got to know they're in a better place, no matter how you look at it, when they're not dealing with what's going on right now in our lives and
Yeah.
what they and the bad they had in their lives. With this world way it's going.
Yeah. Got the
So,
salty in the room,
hey, Salty.
smoking gun. Yeah, smoking
Oh, the
gun.
smoking gun came in. Yeah, hey, smoking gun.
Yeah, that's another big issue that the Democratic Party runs there. Planned
Yeah,
Parenthood and all of that garbage.
that shit.
You know, a lot
Oh,
of
that
people just
just.
don't know the
Ooh.
truth, man. And you know,
Oh, one of them ladies. There was a lady in Texas. She's running for office down there. She came out. She used to work for a Planned Parenthood thing,
yeah,
and she denounced it and and has been against it for a long time. But she didn't know no better when she was younger. Again, the propaganda shit. You get brought up with the propaganda shit and all that. But when she
yeah.
started seeing firsthand with her own eyes, they had her in an abortion room, and she saw firsthand in her own eyes a 3-month-old baby trying to run away from the instruments inside the mama's womb. She knew then them babies didn't. She knew then she had to stop what she was doing and speak out against it and
All
run
right,
for
man.
office to go against it. And I hold
Uh,
her I hold her in high respect.
yeah, I'm gonna. I don't want to. Dude, this is what got me into this research and everything years ago, brother. I don't want to. I don't want to revisit this.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
that lady. I understand. I understand.
yeah, yeah,
Lady
and I
doing that
get
though, you got to hold her in respect for wanting to stop it.
absolutely, and
Yeah.
you know how we've all walked so far away from the house on that
Hmm.
moral high ground. We walk so far away from that moral high ground in this country, and when people do, when they do get it, man, it's
What?
tough.
What?
Let me tell you, it's
Do
tough.
what, Swimmy? Really? Is that true? Mike Malloy's wife, he says, Malloy's wife died on Sunday, but they just today called him from the hospital to let him know.
What the? No shit,
Oh my God.
dude, that is
Oh my
insane.
God. I'd
Where
be,
where where is
it's,
where do they live at, Slammy? What state?
Betsy, do you know what state they're in? Or Swammy, do you know what state they're in? If you want to, Salty Grant, you can come up. Anybody can come up. You know that. I have my eye on you, all of y'all. In Washington State.
Hmm. That's I mean I don't even. That's how do you explain that one?
You don't.
No, you don't. Wow.
Let's see. The Michael Malloy video, I posted the link. He said his wife passed away Sunday, but they didn't let him know till today. They took He took the call while on his live stream.
Uh, King Nine said actually Oregon, not Washington.
Okay. It's towards the end of his live show. I'm sure with that type of information being given to you, I'm sure that was probably towards. Well, I ain't gonna be on much longer, Salty. I'm getting tired. I'm sleepy. Last night I didn't get off of YouTube till almost 4:30 in the morning, and I was up at 7. So I'm tired. I'm running on caffeine right now.
All right, man. Well, hey, listen, go do your thing. I just jumped up to hang out for a little bit.
All right, hey 5 Speed, you know you're welcome here, bro. Anytime.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah. And
At least,
I, like I said,
at least we don't.
I
At
have
least
nothing
we,
but respect for you, man. You know that.
yeah, yeah. At least when we differ on something, it's something good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And and yeah, like I said, we get a little I get a little heated sometimes. You know me. That's just me
Yeah, it's
when
all
I'm
good.
talking. But it ain't meant to be disrespectful. Okay,
I
it's
got
meant to hey, this is the way I just took what you said.
you. Yeah. All right, man.
And
Let
then
me
I
say
give you
bye to
time to
all these.
explain yourself,
Yeah,
like you did just then. And I appreciated that you explained yourself, and I appreciate that, and newfound respect for you, man.
that's what we got to do, man. We got to give it. We got to. People got to let each other explain themselves. Well, let me call out a couple people in the chat before I go. Betsy
All right,
Peeler, King Nine, Salty, Swammy, Douglas. All you guys have a good evening, man. I'm gonna jump out of here. I'd like to see Salty get up here, but I guess he's on his way to work, and you're about ready for bed. So your
yeah, I'm
mom,
tired,
my
dude.
eye on you. Everybody, peace out.
Okay, you have a good life,
Hopefully
Steve.
it's
Have
better
a
on the
good rest
20th.
of your night, bro.
Yep. Later.
Later, man. You know everything. You were off by one stage. uh, that is insane, man. To wait for Sunday and then call him today. Why? Amazing, man. That's just amazing. That saddens me for the man. It really does. That saddens me for him. That's disgusting. And I hope he sues the fuck out of him for malpractice. That's a malpractice suit, by the way. Well, maybe not a malpractice suit. It would fall under something else, I could think, probably, but it'd still be due to medical. Oh, you ain't kidding. At minimum, I'd be doing that. Minimum, Betsy. I tell you what, if they did that to me with my mom, I I would have fucking lost it. You know, I like Mike Malloy too. He's always been a cool cat. I think. Okay. Uh, I like the man. I always have, and he don't deserve that. No one deserves that. No one. Even people that I don't particularly care for, I would say, would not deserve that. You know, that type of shit is disgusting. A lot of people have your back, Betsy Pillar, but that's because you just tell it how it is, girl. And I like that about you. You even when you made a mistake and went after my ass, I love you still for it because you were speaking from the heart. Hey, you say cold hearted. I say more. All right. The way I see it is, you you speak from the heart, girl. No matter where your heart's lying, and I don't see it as cold hearted. Um, I see you a very passionate person when you need to be a passionate person, is what I see you, Betsy Peeler. There's a big difference between cold hearted and passionate. And I've seen your compassion as well. You can't have the compassion that you have, Betsy Peeler, and have a cold heart. Just saying. Uh, that's that's total fucking bullshit right there, Swimming. I'm not saying what you're saying is bullshit and what he said was bullshit. I'm saying them using that as an excuse is bullshit because they should have known if she had it or not already in the hospital. That I that's what I mean by that's a total bullshit statement. And it wasn't. I'm calling you bullshit, and I'm calling Michael Malloy bullshit. I'm calling what the hospital used as an excuse for that is bullshit. They could have at least still called him and said that day she passed away. Hey, your wife passed away, but we need to check for the virus. See, I told you I'd let you back, dogs of war. Yes, yes, Swammy. I agree. I totally agree. That blew my mind when I read that. I was like mind fucked. I really was when I read that. Now, that's why I said, did that really happen? It just, I felt bile coming up into my throat because it actually sickened me. And I still do because it's actually sickening me that they did that to that man. Oh my God. Get rid of that, Betsy, please. Betsy, can you get rid of that Stephen Sloan thing? I need a refresh. I appreciate it. I won't have racist comments like that in my damn room. Thank you, Betsy. I appreciate it. I understand that, Swammy. I mean, because I didn't see it live, it just, like I said, it's making me sick to my stomach to think that, that actually happened. Um, even now, you know, it's disgusting. Disgusting. I just, like I said, here's the place to talk that shit, dog door. You can talk that shit all you want. When I do my stream yards, you can talk all the shit you want, okay? Except for racist comments. I won't put up with racist comments. I won't put up with anybody saying the N word in my stream, and I won't put up with racist comments like, "Do you think people know they now their grandpappy wore something like that?" No, it ain't happening. Racist bullcrap from either side ain't happening in my room. I'm sure, Swammy. I'm sure. There you go. That's acceptable message. uh, right, right. I won't. I can't. I won't. I won't put up with it. I don't do that. Yes, especially on the death threats and the racism. Yeah, I mean, you can talk a lot of shit. You know, there's a line. And I won't put up with either one. Okay. I've kicked people out of my room for saying the N word, and I sure in the hell kick them out for doing that type of shit too. Uh, and you don't get a pass to come back with that. Okay, period. Um, and I mean, so unless you're using it in a sentence like a sentence as a learning reference type of sentence, that wasn't a learning reference. That was straight up racist. Yeah, I was going to say Dogs War. But yeah, I mean, Beaver was looking at the butt of a statue the other day. I mean, come on. And he even said Beaver's into some weird shit. So I almost have to believe you on that. So just like, well, guys, I hate to say it. I've been on 2 hours now, 2 hours and 6 seconds. I'm tired. Like I said, I went to bed at 4, got up at 7. I'm tired. I enjoyed my talks tonight. I enjoyed even the trolls. I enjoyed having fun with y'all tonight. Uh, uh, I enjoyed our talk 5 speed. Thank you for coming up here, talking with me. Um, I can't believe how sickening. I'm still burping. I lost all my appetite, and how sick I am of what they did to poor Mike Malloy. That's sickening. Please pray for them people or give good vibes, uh, good thoughts, whatever you do it for them. Uh, they, I don't smoke peace pipe. I don't smoke them piece of pipe. uh, uh, had to get you there on that one, dog. But y'all have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. And I will come back to you probably soon, probably tomorrow with more news on the other section of this channel. Like I said, if you want to talk shit, run your mouth, blah 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 blah. This is the place to do it. Great place to do it. We can do it all night if I'm more up to it, like I did last night. I went 5.5 hours last night, or 5 hours, something like that, last night. So, but good night. and I'm out.